Welcome back to All In Crypto. In this video, we're going to be looking over Ethereum Classic again. Wanted to do a little update from, did a video last week on this, and it looks like everything's working out pretty good. So, I think last week we talked about we were on this trend line, and we were trying to break out, and it looks like we got a breakout. Looks pretty good. From the last video to now, we are roughly 22% up on that, so that's good. I want to take a look at the volume here. Volume is just absolutely massive. It is falling, but kind of expected. We had this massive volume coming in, trying to get up there. We hit the resistance, broke out. It's kind of slowing down a little bit, but still, even this week with 2 days left roughly, we're still got more volume than all of last year, except for just a couple spikes. And this spike was the blow off top when we hit 185 last year. So that one, that's the blow off top. This is the only other volume candle when we hit trying to break out of this downtrend right here. And then we are just about tied with this one right here, the bearish volume coming in to drop us down to the 200 EMA. We finally got our breakout. Looks like we're going to be hitting this 0.5 Fibonacci here pretty soon, which also is lining up with our previous high. I can expect some resistance coming in right around there. Our stochastic is coming up high, but that's okay. It's done that. It can do that, hang out up here for a little while. I do think we're going to find resistance here around $50, not only because of the 0.5 previous high, but also it's $50, which is kind of a round number. And everybody that bought down here at $15 and even down here at $13, they're going to be cashing something out right around here. That's a pretty big payday for these people, 260%. So that's pretty good. Now I'm not really sure. Normally I would say we would hit this, come back down and retest this resistance that's been going on for a year now. But I'm not so sure because we're running out of time. The ETH merge is in roughly 1 month, almost exactly 1 month. I think they changed the date to the 15th of September, so that's almost exactly 1 month away. So if it did come back down to do a retest, it's going to be like a daily candle. I would guess it's just going to drop and get bought right back up to keep moving if it comes back down and do the retest. Otherwise, because of this ETH merge, I'm kind of expecting it to kind of bounce around right here, keep going to the 618, go up to the 786, and we're going to finally, either before the ETH merge or right after the ETH merge, we're going to see our parabolic rise like we saw back here. This is all theory. I don't know this is actually going to happen. This is what I think is going to happen. I think either right before or right after the merge, we're going to see a massive move that's going to take us either to 185 or it's going to break us above. And my final target is around $375, $380, somewhere around there. Around the 1272 is my final target. That's kind of where I see it stopping. Puts the market cap up high enough, and then it gets, a big drop down after that to knock it back in its place. But that's just all the hype. Now, it's all theory. I have no idea if that's going to happen. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. I bought some Ethereum Classic, and I'd like to see, some nice gains on that. So crossing my fingers for up here. Hoping for here. Realistically, going to definitely, in my opinion, hit here and here. At least get to $100. That's just my most realistic target would be around $100. Anyway, we had the nice breakout. Let's go down to the daily, see what happened down here. So what we were following before is we had this nice breakout. We broke through the 50 EMA nicely, hit the 200, and just got rejected, but we kept going, broke out of that one. We flagged here, came up here, hit the resistance. We actually broke above it, but then came back down because we were forming another flag or pennant, whatever, triangle right here when we just broke out of that a couple days ago. So we had our nice breakout out of there, and we're moving up nicely. Already up over 4% at $45 today. I do think that if you look at this like a flag, your target would be you know, right up here around 58 bucks, but I don't think that's the target for this. I think the target is more like at the triangle here, because the triangle is going to put you right around the $50 range, which is the 0.5 Fibonacci and the previous high. So I do think that's more likely the target of this breakout, and we're going to hit that and see some resistance. If we do break through, that's great, but I do think that if you're doing shorter term trades, that's where we're going to see our first resistance coming up, is right around 50 bucks. But yeah, that's just kind of a quick update on Ethereum Classic. I do think that we're going to do these moves here: flag, move, flag, move, flag. We got to allow the 50 to follow us. We've not even touched the 50, and this is super bullish that let's grab our fib here. I mean, we didn't even touch the 0.5. We held the 382, but I think if we go down to the 6 hour really quick, let's see. Yeah, so we broke out of this, and then we didn't even come and retest. See, this is why I say I don't know that we're going to come back and retest, because we broke out and we never even came back to retest down here. We just hit the 382 and just kept on moving. So it's super bullish right now. I mean, I expect us to continue to go higher. Anyway, that's my quick video on Ethereum Classic. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video, share the video, do all that stuff. I'm not a financial advisor, just a dude in his basement. So take that for what it is, and I'll talk to you later.